So if we add all of this up, all of these different income streams, that brings my grand total of income for the year to... Welcome to the video where I tell you about everything that I earned in the past year. I'm going to give you all the real numbers and a breakdown of the 16 different income streams that make up my design education business. So let's jump in. So, and I'm going to just look at my screen every now and then here to make sure that I'm reading numbers off correctly. Over the past year, 75% of my total income came from my main hustle, which is what I call my full-time work as creative director at ConvertKit. So that's one income stream. And then the remaining 25%, the other 15 streams, are what make up my side hustle. And this I split into 3 different categories. We've got content creation, memberships, and products and services. Let's start with the biggest category first though, shall we? I earned £131,795 from my work at ConvertKit this year. That is 4.3% more than last year, and that's broken down into £118,994 from my salary and then £12,801 in profit sharing bonuses. I didn't do any freelance work in the last year, so all of this income here is everything that I've earned from hands-on design work. So it's my design category, but let's move on to the side hustle categories. So the biggest one by far is my content category. This makes up 90.3% of my side hustle income, and I earned £39,299 from my content efforts in the last year, which is 12.7% more than the year before, so yay. There are 7 income streams within this category, and we'll start from the bottom with writing. So this is a new income stream for me, and it brought in just £863, but I'm still super proud to have been asked to write some guest posts for the Super High blog, and I hope that I get to do more of it in the future. Next up is speaker fees, which was £931 for 2 events. I gave my self-promotion for Designers Talk at the Designer Boss Summit, and then I spoke on a panel at the UX Hustle conference. Both of these were virtual events, and again, I hope I get a few more of these next year because speaking is really fun. My affiliate commission income was down 43% this year and brought in £1,797. So this represents income from me recommending Webflow, Amazon products, sales of the bundle that was promoted at the Designer Boss Summit that I included my font grayscale in. Also the contract shop, which sells contract templates, Treehouse Code School, and Adobe. As you can see from this decrease in income here, this is like a passive income stream that actually does really suffer if you are not active with it, if you're not actively promoting your links, which I didn't do much of in the past year. So that said, if you want to try any of these tools that I mentioned, it'd mean a lot to me if you can sign up using my affiliate link in the description. But moving on. My content hosting income was almost the same as last year at £2,745. This is income where I'm paid to record content for a brand's channel, which I do for Figma and Webflow right now. And again, I hope I get to do more of this going forward. And then my third biggest content income stream was AdSense. So this is ads on my YouTube videos, and this earned me £4,179. For quite a few years, I actually had ads turned off on all the videos that I published because I didn't like that I couldn't control what products were promoted on my content. And I still don't love that, but in March, when I noticed that my side hustle income was a little bit lacking, I decided to make use of some of the AdSense tools to block a bunch of advertisers that I knew I didn't want to be seen in my videos, as well as blocking a bunch of categories that I didn't want to be associated with. And I turned ads back on again with those stricter controls in place. I really did take a lot of pride in giving you all an ad-free experience though. So what I'm doing now is I'm only turning ads on after the video has already been live for 24 hours. So if you tune in early, you can get that ad-free experience still. And this definitely cuts down on the income potential from this stream, but it's a way that I figure I can earn money from AdSense in a way that I'm proud of and doesn't make me feel like a sellout. Next up is my channel sponsorship with Figma, my beloved Figma. They've been supporting my channel for a few years now. They pay a monthly fee to appear in my intro and outro and also in my channel banner as a brand alignment, brand awareness partnership between us. And I earned £12,991 from this. That was 31% less than last year because I took a break from uploading over the summer. And of course, when I'm not uploading, I'm not going to send Figma through an invoice. Then finally, in this very large category is a different type of sponsorship, content sponsorships, which is like the classic brand deal. I earned £15,790 from these in the last year. And I used to split this up into whether it was a video sponsorship or a podcast sponsorship, social media posts, but lately I've been doing more brand partnerships that span multiple channels and like, you know, brands contacting me for promotion on a few at once. So I figure it makes sense now to combine the income here. And this category in general was up 262% compared to last year. That is because I took on more sponsorships and I charged more than the year before. And I'm really proud of all of the content that I created with brands over the past year. I'm still very picky with who I'm going to align myself with, who I'm going to allow to sponsor a video on this channel, but it meant a lot that so many great brands reached out and wanted to work together over the past year. So that is my content income, and the next category is membership. If you have seen my past income reports, you'll know that this category has been in a steady decline for a few years now, and yep, this year was no different. I earned £1,622 in this category over the last year, which was 43% less than the year before. The biggest reason for this decline is that I actually closed down my Patreon this year, but I earned £1,023 from it before it ended. The Patreon we have for the Design Life podcast is still around, but I don't know, interest in it has definitely dropped. So my share of the earnings from that was just £460 last year. Luckily though, we've been able to land a few podcast sponsorships. So all of our editing and hosting costs are still covered for the show. And then closing out this category, I earned £73 from Twitch subscriptions and £66 from YouTube channel memberships. This YouTube channel membership is kind of what I'm doing now to replace Patreon as a way to support my channel if you choose to. The membership is called the Co-working Club, which is named after my live streams. And if you join it, you get a special little star badge next to your name and special emotes you can use in the live chat on streams. It's pretty fun. And I want to say thanks to everyone who has supported my channel over the past year, whether it was part of that YouTube channel membership, whether it was on Twitch, part of my Patreon before I closed it. Just, yeah, thanks. It means a lot to me. Okay, the last category before we total it all up is products and services. So we sold a few of our work in progress pins through the Design Life store in the past year, and my share of that was £91. And then a new service that I started offering this year is my marketing design job board. So companies who are hiring for a brand or marketing design role, they can pay to get the job listed and sent out to my email list. And in total, I earned £597 from this. I would love to grow this more because I think it's a great way to connect people with companies. And I'm vetting the roles before I post them on the board as well. So yeah, check out the job board if you are hiring or looking to be hired. My font sales of my handwritten font grayscale, they were running pretty much on autopilot this year, and I earned £731 from it, which is definitely something I'd like to see grow, but I do hope that my new site design is going to help promote that a bit better, and maybe I'll get more sales this year. It's still pretty cool though to have made that as, fairly passive income. And then lastly, another new offering and a new income stream for me is my mentoring sessions. I have really loved doing these. I only started them in February, but I earned £1,186 from them before the end of my 12-month accounting period that I do these things for. And I'm really proud of the feedback that I've gotten from the folks who book sessions. I expect and hope that this will grow a bit, this income stream, over the next year, just because in the next report I will have been doing it for a full year, but I actually only take on 6 sessions per month of these mentoring sessions, and that's to protect my energy so that I can make sure I'm actually able to bring enough to each person as well as to my job and the team I lead at ConvertKit. So yeah, I don't think this category is going to grow a whole lot. So if we add all of this up, all of these different income streams, that brings my grand total of income for the year to £175,319. If you are a fellow side hustler, I hope that hearing about my income streams might have given you a few ideas of things you can try. And if you're just here because you like knowing how other people make their money, then I feel you. I'm the same way, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to know what the most surprising part of this was to you. I don't know, was there an income stream you weren't expecting, or that was smaller or larger than you were expecting? Tell me about it in a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want to get a closer look at any of these charts and data and really dig in on this, then you can check out the full income report on my blog, which will be linked in the description. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.